guys, Technomentary here today to show you guys how to quickly set up your iPhone 6 and get service on your phone. So the first thing you want to do is kind of power on the phone by holding this power button on the side of the iPhone 6, and you'll get to this screen where it says select a language. So for us, we'll select English, and then our country or region. So we'll select United States, and then you'll see it kind of gives us quick start. So at the same time, before we kind of go any further, we'll go ahead and put our SIM card so we can get service while we set up the phone. The SIM card on the iPhone 6 is on the side of the phone, so we'll go ahead and take the SIM ejector that comes with the iPhone 6, or if you don't have this, take a paper clip or earring piece and then pop it in this small hole and nice and firmly till you get the SIM tray popping out. So once the SIM tray pops out, we want to take our SIM card and kind of match up this corner that is cut. So I have my SIM card right here. This is the nano size SIM for the iPhone 6. We'll go ahead and put it on till it's even, and then put it right back at the same spot. So same thing, just match up that little tiny hole and then nice and firmly press it in. That will start reading the SIM, but at the same time we can kind of quickly go through the setup part. So we'll hit setup manually. And the first up, we're going to have to kind of connect to the internet somehow. So either through Wi-Fi network or using iTunes. So for our case, we'll just use our Wi-Fi here for this demo. But you can also do it through iTunes, like I mentioned. Make sure you put in the right password for your Wi-Fi, and then we get the data and privacy screen, so you can learn more about it. But we'll just hit continue here since we're quickly trying to set it up. So the iPhone 6 does come with the Touch ID, so it will read your fingerprint. You can set it up now or later, so we'll hit set up later, and we'll just say don't use now. And then the next thing is passcode. Same thing, there's a couple options for passcode, as you can see. So we'll just use do not use for our demo purpose, but make sure that you guys actually select the passcode for security purposes. So it's confirming that password is highly recommended. For our use case right now, we'll just go ahead and skip that. But you can go back into settings and set that up again later. So this method is for apps and data, so it kind of wants to know if you guys want to back up the phone from your iCloud, if you guys have that, or if you were going to transfer your data from another phone, you might have your backup already in iTunes, so you can select that, or you can use set up as a new phone. So for our purposes, we'll go ahead and set up as a new phone. Next thing up is the Apple ID. So this is to be able to utilize, your iMessages, to use Apple Store and all the core Apple features that you get on the iPhone. So either you can create one, or if you have existing Apple ID and email and password, you would put that in. For our demo purposes, again, we're just gonna go ahead and skip that. Like I mentioned, again, if you wanted to create a new Apple ID, click on this. If you forgot your password, you can always reset it, or you can set it up later in the settings. So we'll click on later so we can quickly pass through all of this. So we'll use do not use. Next thing is terms and conditions, all the legal stuff. If you guys want to read it or get it sent to your mail, we'll hit agree. You have to do that to kind of get through that screen. Express settings, so Apple does a bunch of express custom settings, but you can also tweak it to yourself if you want to do customized. So for our purposes, again, we'll just hit continue. The default is fine for us. App analytics, so this is kind of to help Apple develop if your phone's experiencing any issues, they'll kind of try to fix that issue in their new software releases that come out. Either it's, you can share or you don't have to share, so we'll hit share with developers. And then this thing here is the display zoom. So there's two options. There's the standard one and the zoom one. For our purposes, we'll just use we're going to show you guys what you get with the standard versus the zoom. So the zoom one, as you can see, icons are bigger and texts are going to be bigger. With the standard is a bit smaller, so we'll go with the standard here as default. And as you can see, we'll get the welcome to iPhone, and we hit get started, and we're at the home screen, and it will kind of start reading the SIM, and you guys can start using the phone. Hopefully this video helped kind of set up your iPhone 6. Please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so we can make some awesome videos in the future for you guys. Thanks for watching, guys.